This is episode 2086 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you as you continue along with our series we're exploring this week. It's all about how to survive uncertainty. In each episode, you are discovering a different meditation technique to help you manage the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride of our current times. In today's episode, you are going to discover how to rewire how you respond to stress. And I'll be sharing some insight from Dr. Austin Perlmutter, who wrote the 5 strategies for managing uncertainty during COVID-19. In the previous 2 episodes, you discovered 2 strategies. One was to reframe how you think about COVID-19 in regard to its impact on your life. And then you discovered how to accept, how to lean into not knowing what's going to happen next, and how to be okay with that. Today, you will learn how each of us experiences uncertainty in a different way. And Dr. Perlmutter says that it's not just the facts, it's how we interpret the data that determines our mental health. And this is what I share with you when we meditate, how it's not really the stress, it's how you manage your reaction to the stress. And in the brains of meditators, science has shown us that when you meditate, there's a pause before a reaction. So during that pause, meditators determine how they will respond to stress. And so it's usually in a much better way. If you can just pause before you react, you'll usually react in a much calmer way. So meditation helps to rewire your brain. Exercise is another ritual you can do to rewire your brain. There have been many studies to show that both aerobic and anaerobic exercise programs decrease symptoms of anxiety, and it's also been connected to changes in brain function. And this is coming from the article that Dr. Perlmutter wrote. He says that in a 2019 study, it showed that just 12 minutes of running were enough to alter connectivity patterns in the amygdala, the part of the brain implicated in anxiety. And I share with you how it's so important, at least once a week if you can, to get out in nature. In one study, it was discovered that people who spent time walking in a natural environment for 90 minutes had decreased activity in a part of the brain linked to mental illness as compared to those people who were walking in an urban area. So this is another way to rewire your brain. Sleep is another way that you can rewire your brain. Recent studies show that sleep issues have been tied to poor mental health, and sleep loss is connected to depressed mood, anxiety, and distress. So getting a good night's sleep could be one way to rewire how you respond to uncertainty. So, in today's meditation, as you get ready to settle yourself down and meditate, know that, as always, the full 30-minute guided meditations are on an app that I have called the Sip and Om Meditation app. And I invite to try it for 2 weeks free access. I share 30-minute guided meditations there. You also get a weekly journal and a slowdown guide with each week's series. Okay, so you are set to give yourself a little rewiring experience right now as you spend some time sitting in stillness. As you sit down, make sure your body is nice and comfortable. And I share some ways on how to do that on the Sipanome Instagram and Facebook pages. I created a little story there for you on how to sit when you meditate. It's more important than you might realize to be comfortable when you do meditate, because when your body is comfortable, your mind can relax. So straighten your spine and close your eyes, keeping them slightly elevated upward. Notice where you hold tension and gently release it. Now begin to notice what part of your life causes you the most uncertainty. Notice which thoughts arise. Maybe it's with your health, or your job security, or relationships. As you notice where you hold this uncertainty, notice if it coincides with where you hold stress in your body. Now on your next breath, inhale through your nose, drawing your breath inward and upward, and mentally repeat peace. And as you do so, visualize circling with your breath the area in your body where you hold tension. Inhaling peace. As you exhale, release your breath and visualize the tension dissipating. Feel your body calm and relaxed. Very nice. Continue with this breath, allowing yourself to rewire how you respond to uncertainty with the power of your breath. Inhaling peace, letting go of tension in your body, creating space with your breath. And as you exhale, releasing tension, making sure to sit in stillness. And when your mind wanders, bring it back to the technique. You may have to do this a few times until you're able to feel that inner stillness again. You are so worth slowing down for.